But the thing is, I played this before on PC, on beta. It was in Korean, but I'm still waiting for Nawaku. My PC is broken at the time, so I can't really do anything at the moment. But I'm waiting for Nawaku. I hope that game comes to PlayStation. I would be so happy if it do. But enough about that. I'm gonna show you guys how, what you can do to beat Momo. Momo is, I'm not gonna say she, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Momo is pretty busted, but she's not broken. She's busted, but not broken. There's a few things you need to understand. One, spamming her attacks does take stamina. A lot of people don't notice this, but when you use an attack, it takes a lot of stamina off your meal. Like, a lot of people don't see it, but the best way to counter Momo, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Okay, Wukong can easily counter Momo really hard. Like, Momo can Wukong can shred Momo like really fast. Andrew, I think I just Aiden, I don't know, I just pronounced his one completely wrong. This guy can really hentai Momo. Mar is the king of nurturing Momo completely. Like, he can shred Momo so hard, it's not even funny. And the last person that can beat Momo, prime example, is the one and only, the main guy, June. I'm gonna tell you why June can beat Momo. So I'm gonna pick him first. I'm gonna show you what you can do to target Momo. Momo spam a lot of no more attacks. Me as a Momo player, I just walk back and wait until they rush. The sooner they turn at me, it's the time to attack. Like when they come in my direction. But Jin is actually kind of like a very good anti-Momo, because June has a passive, which a lot of people don't know, is that when you do a evasion, and you do evasion again when it comes to a projectile, June can automatically, let me show you. So I wonder, so let's just do easy, right? So let's just say you're fighting Momo, right? Alright? So this is what you do. You got time. This is so hard to do. Because what you're trying to do, there you go. I just did it, but I fucked up. So as you can see, during that time evasion frame, you can automatically get closer to Momo. So this is how good June is. June can just evade into a range attack. So hard because it has to be. Trying to get this, because it's all about timing. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But Jun is a prime example of how you can beat Momo, because Jun actually has it going for him. Like Jun can just teleport. But just to show you a clear idea, I'm not gonna do this. I don't know why I'm in here, because you don't really need to go to training mode in order to understand the person. June is one of those characters that can get in Momo's face and she can't do anything about it. But technically she's still broken, because her light attacks are just really good. I mean, they don't track, but if she gets one hit off of you, she could just do skill square, launch in the air and do a full-on combo, and then do X, and then you're completely screwed, because her AoE does take damage and apply slow to you. So you could just shredded people instantaneously. But what I should have done is I should just go in collection, and I should just done this, because this is what I was trying to say. Jun is a prime example, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of his passive move. So upon evasion, you press square, you can automatically get in front of an enemy. But this is really good for range only characters. It's really effective, very powerful, and as you can see, Jin can quick step twice in a row. If Jin evading a projectile with a quick attack or with a quick step, he can quickly dash and hit the target by performing a base attack. This is by far, there's no cooldown with this passive, and it's very effective because you could just spam this move. Now Jin is one of the prime examples to go against Momo, but there's only one person that can actually go against Momo again, and that's Mars. I'm gonna tell you why Mars can do it. Mars has a passive too, which over time what it does is it reduces the enemy's armor, but not only that, it's like the more you get attacked, it's weird, like for some reason it's like I can just punish you with Mars, or when against Momo. Like Mars is just so aggressive. Now yeah, he has the square move, which this is really good. Then you have one of his best moves, which is Dragon's Nail. This is by far very strong, because once you get that knockdown, right, you can just follow up with a circle. But what makes this move good is that it get additional attack, which it automatically does another knockdown. So he has two knockdown moves. Very effective against Momo. Now, as you can see, these two people are very effective, but what makes Momo weak against this guy? Oh my god, man, I hate this dude so much, especially when you find people online. So this is his passive. He gets a counter move. That's pretty much what it does. He can guard break you. This right here is one of the best fucking skills he has. But what makes him really good is his triangle. This gives you knockdown, but the recovery is so fast that he could just tag you repeatedly. And now his other best two moves is pretty much his circle, which applies knockdown, but guess what? It guards everything. It guards everything. All enemy projectiles don't do shit, so that includes every ranged character attacks don't do nothing. And the coolest thing about this is that you can mix it with square, Golden War. This also is, it blocks all incoming attacks, but it also knocks enemy in the air, enemy up, which you can follow up with a combo. Then you have his best move called Iron Will. This is so strong. So strong. This is really one of the best abilities you can use to counter Momo. And a lot of people don't know that. So you can literally do, like, example, you could do circle, which negates all range attacks. Then you can follow up with square. And then after you get that, you can apply X. And then you just apply triangle. And then after you get that knockdown, you can actually follow up with an ultimate. Boom. That's how you kill Momo. This guy alone can anti-get Momo, but the best person to really go after Momo is Jin. Because Jin passive is infinite. The more you evade an attack, you just press square, and you can just get in their face. Then you do circle. Death Embrace is one of his best moves, because once you get that knockdown, you can follow up with another knockdown, and after that knockdown, you could go with this triangle, get another knockdown, and then after that, you could just do his ultimate, and there you go, you get Momo. So Momo is technically broken, but she is beatable because there's certain characters that can just demolish Momo. But if you want to be an asshole, if you really want to be an asshole against Momo, Andrew is your best bet because his passive is one of the best passives in the game. He can automatically counter guard break and guard break broken, and it stuns people. And there you go, you win the match. This is pretty good. So that's how you beat Momo.